Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 6 of our Chose Code Still 3 Let's Play. Oops, sorry about that. I was just looking at something. In the last episode, we were touring around the branch campus, getting to know the students, and we talked to everyone on the first floor, the second floor, and on the rooftop. We talked to Toa, and she asked us to give the notebooks to everyone in class 7. And last person we talked to was Altina, who was struggling to decide a club to join. And she just flew off into leaves on Calm Soleus. So in this episode, we're just going to hopefully be finishing with the tour of the branch campus. So let's go. Let's go into the clubhouse. So obviously, as the name says, this is where most of the clubs will be taking place. So we'll talk to this person here, Sandy. Modern buildings and modern facilities.
This city is amazing.
There you go. Oh, Instructor Reen. Sorry, I was talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Aren't you Sandy from military finance? Your hometown was Ulster. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Thanks for saving my home during the Civil War. It's a little embarrassing when you say it to my face like that. Ulster. Prince Oliver ordered me there during the Civil War. Those Jaeger dropouts went and attacked the town, and a lot happened. To say the least, it's a good thing I had Tova and Altina to back me up, even if she was still an enemy at the time. It was a little surprising to hear you were from there too, though. Right? What a coincidence. I've always admired everyone in the old Class 7, so it's really an honour to have you here, Instructor Reen. Oh no, the honour's all mine. Wow, life's just full of little surprises, isn't it? I honestly don't remember Ulster. I might have to look it up to what happened there in the in Cold Steel 2. So anyway, we got our new one. So Sandy, a student from a remote part of Arabonia. Her family runs a tavern, so she grew up learning how to cook. And go straight down to the pool and training ground, because the other door leads us to just outside. So we've got two people in the firing range, Maya and Leonora. I really like Leonora, I don't know why. Damn, that was impressive, Maya. I'm always blown away by how you can hit such a small target.
I've still got a ways to go.
It's not that impressive. And my rifle doesn't nearly pack as much power as your gun. Well, that makes sense. We've got different roles after all. If I remember correctly, these two girls are in combat tactics. Hey, you two, working hard? Oh, are you here to practice too, Instructor Reen? Or maybe just out on patrol? Yeah, I was just doing my rounds and was just curious who was in here. Did you two need help with anything? If so, I'll be happy to offer some advice. Ah, thanks for the offer, but I'm doing pretty good so far. Same here. I'll let you know if anything comes up though. Got it. See you later then. So, we got Maya. A taciturn girl with black hair. She's an expert marksman and is well versed in Eastern traditions. And Leonora has a casual way of talking and isn't afraid to speak her mind. Easygoing and friendly, she gets along well with nearly anyone. Both of them are really good. I like both, and honestly, I like a lot of the students. If not all of the students in the branch campus, they're really good. The training hall. Doors unlocked. Someone in here. It's Kurt Vander. Sure. Phew. Impressive stuff. Instructor Swarzer, what are you doing here? Just passing by. Pretty exciting to see the Vando dual blade style in person. Just a pale imitation, nowhere near my father and brother. There's still so much for me to learn. I know you're training in your dorm, but I'm still kind of surprised you're here in here after at school hours. What does that mean? You're one of the lucky students who decided a club to join? No, not yet, I'm afraid. Though, to be frank, clubs strike me as a waste of valuable time. Time I'd rather use to better myself. How's that? I'm here to become a better swordsman, not to distract myself with extracurriculars. And every hour I spend engaging in club activities is an hour of training lost. If I already must join a club, I'd like to join whatever takes the least amount of time and energy. That's one way of looking at it. Very stoic, serious way. But trust me, joining a club is hardly a waste of time. It might even make you a better swordsman. How do you mean? So it happened to a friend of mine. Laura! She's still like my favorite class 7 girl. Like, I love Laura. It was great. Time she spent in her clubs improved her swordsmanship in more ways than one. Take the time to find a club that will help you grow. Really think about it. I'm not going to force you to join one or anything, but if you need some guidance, I'm here. Understood. Thank you for the advice. Now, may I continue with training? Oh, right, yeah. Sorry to interrupt. I give him a student notebook back at the dorm. And then, we won't get anything else, but, you know. Bettering my swordsmanship through club activities. I suppose slow and steady does win the race. I shall take your advice to heart, instructor. Because you see, like, well, just take Leonora there. You see, as I think I said it in the last episode, but the diamonds with the 1 and 2, you have to talk to the students to get those. And I find these students, like, more interesting than the ones in, like, the branch. This is the branch campus. The main campus ones in Chesapeake Still 1 and 2. That's.
This one's on me.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're the best, Randy. Oh, sorry, I guess I should start calling you instructor, huh? Outside of class or training, just Randy's fine. Any ideas for your club? I've actually been talking to other students, but I can't make a decision. I'm hoping to choose a club that'll let me move my body. Yeah, not a bad idea. I feel like that'd really suit you. I mean, let's be honest. You wouldn't really fit in with a club that makes you use your head. What do you mean by that? You're Instructor Randolph. Hey, Georgia, you here for a drink too? I would give Randy like Crow's voice, like the hippie voice, but I feel like that's for Crow and Crow alone. So I'll see if I can come up with like. I still need to think of a voice to do for Kurt. Maybe I could try German, but my German accent sucks, so let's not do that. Obviously you can't... Like, Kurt's not, like, a nerd in the way that Marcus was. Like, I don't mean that in offense to Marcus, but, like, I know I gave him, like, the stereotypical, like, nerd voice, you know what I mean? But, I could give him... Because of like how Kurt was brought up, maybe I could give him a voice similar to Eustace, because that could work. Because they're both very formal, so that could work, yeah. Huh? I'll just look him around before I go home. I've heard you two talking. I do know each other. Don't worry, it's not some sordid forbidden relationship. Of course it isn't. Why would you even say that? Randy, I mean Instructor Randolph and I go way back. He really helped out a lot when I was at the Crossbow Police Academy. The Police Academy, huh? Yeah, she's like a little sister to me. And who would have guessed we'd have ourselves a little reunion here at all places. Here of all places. Small world, huh? I knew they were both from Crossbow, so I thought maybe, in that case, maybe Yuna knows him too. Lloyd Bannings. Fun fact, we'll see Lloyd in Treasure Code Steel 4. Because I think I mentioned it, but I'll mention it again. I'll probably mention it throughout this Let's Play. Treasure Code Steel 4 is when all of the Trails of series, like, merge together. So, like, the Crossbow games, and I think Trails of the Sky as well. Which I know nothing about, so I can't really judge Lloyd's character. I can only really judge Lloyd's character from what I'll be seeing in terms of Cold Steel 4, and from what we saw like at the brief time in the ending of Cold Steel 2. Man, I wish you were my instructor, Randy. But no, I had to end up with this guy. Oh, sorry for bothering you. I'll get going now. Guess I'll get our student notebook later. Oh, and if you need some help figuring out what club to join, feel free to ask me. If I'm not your first pick for a home instructor, I might be able to help out. Oh. Fine, if I get desperate, I'll ask you. I'm sure there's a reason you ended up as her instructor. Teacher Roll, you hear me? Loud and clear. I'll leave you guys to catch up. Incorrect reading and talk to both of them. Jeez, Instructorine, such a busybody. Well, whatever. If something comes up, I'll let you know. See you later. Junior's like a little sister to me, so take care of her, yeah? She's got nothing but guts and spirit, so make sure to whip her into shape. And what exactly do you mean by nothing but, Randy? Yeah, Randolph likes to give nicknames to everybody.
Yeah.
That's right. Swimming club is Wayne, Leonore, and me so far.
Huh, I see.
Well, if Leonore's going to be there, then...
My.
You're so predictable, Sydney. Swim club sounds good. Maybe I'll join you guys. I'd love to have you. We're going to swim some laps today if you two want to join us. This is Sydney and Gustav from Combat Tactics and Stark from Military Finance. If I remember correctly, he's from Jirai. Anyway, it seems like they have things figured out here. Sydney, clever and skilled, he can handle most tasks without effort. However, he tends to give up on anything he finds too hard. So he's basically like, Sydney's like really talented, but he's just like, he's the really talented person that just doesn't work hard. He's kind of that guy, and he's also like, like a flirt as well. Like he's like that kind of character, but he's still really good. As I say, I like all of them. Sydney might be my quote-unquote least favorite of all of the class, of all like the new students, but he's still really good. And Gustav, a student with a large, bulky body. Despite his somewhat imposing size, he's actually soft-spoken, warm and caring. Gustav is like, he's like the big old teddy bear character. I love Gustav, he's great. And Stark, an intelligent and friendly student, he makes everything he does look easy. Born to a merchant family in Jirai. Because if you guys remember, Jirai is where Crow's from. Oh, Instructor Reen, it's nice to see you. You're Gino, right? Thank you for always making food for everyone. Your family runs a tavern in Leeds, right? Yes, I'm Barney's daughter. I saw some help wanted ads, so I decided to come help. Everyone is so nice. I'm having a great time here. Glad to hear it. Instructor Reen, I see you around here a lot during lunch, but what do you do for dinner? Depends. They do have food for us back at the dorms, if I can make it in time. If not, I just end up cooking something for myself instead. I see, so you can cook too. Yep, I wouldn't say I'm a master chef or anything. To be honest, I usually just end up making the same thing. That's not good in terms of nutritional balance. I know. Would you like this? The recipe book. Now, I'll talk about it in a minute. These recipes are for foods that the cafeteria recommends. Reen obtained a recipe for chunky potato salad and 3 sets of ingredients. Ingredients too? Thank you. You didn't have to do all this. It's no problem. Where would this school be without its instructors? Plus, it would make me really happy if you got inspired to cook more. Understood. I'll do my best. So we all know about the recipe thing that I didn't do in 1 and 2. And there was a reason for it, because there kind of wasn't a reason to do it. But now there is. So obviously the recipes and all this stuff. I'll wait for the chunky potato salad because, of course, just in case. But there is a reason I'm going to do. Well, you'll probably see me do it more. Not because they're better in Cold Steel 3, they're almost kind of not, but it's specifically for one side quest in chapter 2 that I need to do them for. Because there's a side quest in chapter 4, not chapter 4, chapter 2, where you have to give somebody a certain amount of unique dishes. Freddie, come back here. Stop moving. Yeah, you have to give someone a certain amount of unique dishes. So you'll probably see me getting new recipes and trying to make unique dishes. So that's a heads up. That's what you need it for. I don't think you'll need it for anything else. So there you go. Oh, what fresh, lush grass! And look, soft, fertile soil. Ah, the wonderful bounties one can find in this land called Leaves. This guy's from Combat Tactics. He seems quite odd.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you.
Oh well, Phil's instructor Swarzer. I wasn't expecting you. Are you perhaps also looking for ingredients? Ingredients. Oh yeah, I suppose the wild grass that grows here is technically edible. Oh, you're pretty knowledgeable. Not really. That's just something Master taught me during mountaineering training. Ah, hold on. I get the feeling we've come across some big juicy locusts buzzing around here. Let me just come right out and say it. How do you feel about eating insects, Instructor Reen? I'll whip up some for you next time, my treat. You gotta try them at least once. Eating insects? Master once told me that some people eat simmered locusts, but guess I can't turn down a student. Yeah, sure. Next time I get a chance. Haha, brilliant. You won't regret it. Freddy is great. I like Freddy. Skilled in wilderness survival, he has unique tastes in food and will often use bugs and monster parts in his cooking. Because there's actually, in the first chapter, like later on in this chapter, we'll actually, there'll be a side quest for Freddy where we have to, get him some ingredients, like monster pie ingredients. Is there anything behind it? There might be, at some point, I don't know. Hang on, sorry guys. What? Sorry about that. I had a small cough. Don't want you guys getting didn't want to rip the headphone users, so. Perhaps some kind of sports club. Swimming is nice, but I'd like to do something outside. There isn't any stables, so a running club would be too hard. We could do a track club, but I want something we can all do together. I wonder what would be best. These two are from Combat Tactics and Military Finance. Oh, it's the Ashen Ship. Excuse me. Hello, Instructor Reen. Hi, you two. Sounds like you were trying to figure out a club to start. I'm here for it if you need any advice. Thank you, we appreciate it, but we're still thinking it over for now. Yeah, we want to try and figure it out ourselves a little longer. Got it. If you get stuck, just let me know. So we've got Louise and Jessica. Louise came to the branch campus from Remiferia. She acts a bit spacey, but she's very knowledgeable when it comes to comms. Louise is the one we talk to for characters, I think. Yes, for the character progression thing, the character profiles. There you go. And Jessica, a practitioner of the Schleiden spear style, a level-headed and reliable noble who's close with Yuna and Louise. Both really cool. The one thing is, I can never, for the life of me, I can never find or get Jessica's the first part of her character profile. I've never done it. I need to figure out where it is. Okay, I've already talked to Freddy. Okay, good. I will be. Wait, let me get up here first. I'm pointing at the screen, let you guys know where I'm going. I'm gonna go up here. Oh shit. Alright, here's Valerie. We're gonna stand next to the bench, and I shall be right back.
Okay. 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 Okay.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Nature called once again. Whew. Right. Valerie. The extracurricular activities? What a pain. It's from military finance. If I remember, then if memory serves, in aid of Northumbria as well.
Can I help you?
Instructor Swarzer? Yeah. I was wondering if you decided on a club yet. If it's okay with you, I'd like to talk. I think I'll pass. I'm not obligated to tell you anything, whether I'm struggling or not. I advise you to use other students to boost your instructor evaluations instead. That wasn't why. Never mind. Sorry to bother you. Yeah, Valerie's like very cold when you first meet her. She's still not. She's like a student hailing from Northumbria, cynical and cold. She tries to distance herself from others, and it's not for the reason that I think initially it might be the reason, like, that she distances herself from like everyone else. Well, from Ring specifically, because hello, he kind of helped occupy Northumbria, her home. But initially, it's not like. I'm trying to remember my words again. After a while, it doesn't I can't fucking talk. God damn. The reason that she distances herself from other students isn't because they're all Erebonians and they helped occupy, because they're like quote unquote affiliated with not affiliated, but they're the people that took over Northumbria. It's actually for a completely different reason, which I don't know if she says in 3. No, she does. I think if you do the quests, like one of the quests in Leaves, she says why she does this, why she does that, why she distances herself from people. I see. So the Panzer Soldat hangar is part of the research building. So Alamar, Drakens, and it's a Hector. I think one of them's a Spiegel. No, we don't. No, I think none of them's a Spiegel. I think I see Professor Schmidt and Valamar at the far end, lined up along the wall are. Whoa! Howie, I made a mess. Are you okay? Oh wait, you're. Oh, Instructor Schwarzer. Thank you so much for helping pick everything up. Don't mention it. We haven't talked since we met on the train, have we? Oh, you're right. It's Tita Russell.
My name's Tita Russell. I'm in Class 9, Military Finance. Nice to meet you again, Instructor Schwarzer.
Likewise. You helped navigate us through the keep the other day, right? Oh, I'm sorry you all had to be dropped into a place like that. No need to apologize. That was definitely the professor's fault. You've been here 2 weeks now. Are you getting used to life in Urbonia yet? Yes, very much so. All my classmates are so nice too. Right now I'm preparing pens and soldats for the training exercises. Oh, is that so? Well, thanks for working on that so soon. That's a Draken, I think? Or that might be a Spiegel. I don't know. Gets so confusing after a while. Oh, it's no problem at all. I've been looking forward to seeing the Empire's famous humanoid weapons. And now that I can finally get a good look at them, I'm blown away by how amazing the technology is. CCF was also researching bipedal machinery, but the Soldat's design philosophy is so different. It's really eye-opening. CCF stands for Zeiss Central Factory, right? It's a famous workshop in Liberl, if I recall correctly. I remember you're from Liberl, but are you related to CCF somehow? You could say that, yes. It's because I'm involved with them that I was able to become an exchange student here. Involved with them? If that's how you want to put it. How much longer will I need to wait for my blueprinting tools? Oh, sorry. What you said before. What did you mean by that, Professor Schmidt? Just the responsibility of looking after was forced on me by one of my fellow disciples. Wait, fellow disciples? That means... I knew the name Russell sounded familiar. That's right, Professor Russell is my grandfather. But I'm still an apprentice myself. Well, let's see. Let's use this opportunity to see your abilities to improvise. Huh? Schwarzer, do you have the Sepith from the other day you got from the operation test the other day? Give it to this girl and have her make a quartz with it. That's so sudden. I think she needs to get ready first. It's okay, I got this. As a technician, I need to have these kinds of support skills. Are you sure? Here you go then. Yes, of course. Yay, quartz synthesis. I will probably be doing this a lot off screen, obviously, but this is the first time that you'll be seeing me do this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. No.
Thanks.
Is it?
I'll
Yeah,
help.
it is. Yeah, there we go. Can I make? Because there's only one thing I want to make right now. Yes, I can. Lovely. I'll make an attack one as well. Also want to make a break one because just in case, you never know. Do I make a hit one or do I make an EP cut? I'll make an EP cut as well, just for Altina. Oh, and cast as well. I need 2 of those actually. Actually, and I'll get one of these as well. Oh, yeah, okay, that's going to cut. Ah, damn, that's 150, okay. I don't need that just yet. Okay, I'll save that.
Thanks.
Thank you. Here you go, Instructor Reen. Thanks. She actually reminds me of George. Looks like the only bare minimum preparation have been completed. Enough time has been wasted on useless stock. Get back to maintenance work, disciple candidate. Yes, goodbye now. Yeah, goodbye. I think Reen's the only one I could give them to right now. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Professor A. Russell, just like Professor Schmidt, is one of Professor Epstein's 3 disciples. I've heard the name before, but she's his granddaughter, huh? Well, she's going to be Professor Smith's disciple, then I wish her luck. Anyway, we have 4 of the latest Panzer models here. Well, I'm here. I better go talk to Valimar. Yeah. Wait, hang on. You can trade elemental Sepith in that workshop, but it can also be used to create quarters and open slots, so do so wisely. Sepith messes are only good for trade. Oh, okay, so yeah, fair enough. I mean, oh, guess about it's time to leave campus. I've got nothing else to do. Suppose I go back to the dorm. Tita! So we've only got Tita. Okay, I can. That's good, that's good. Oh, she doesn't have one yet, so that's good. I'll give her attack. You get the evade one. And this one, that once I open this one, that one's where the shield's going. Why has he got Fireball Rare? Why don't I give that to him? Oh, because he's the... yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Oh, and also I forgot to mention. Here, you see this in the Master Quartz swap? Master Quartz... what the hell did I just say? Master Quartz slot. You see we've got 2 now instead of just 1. That is... you got your main Master Quartz and then a Sub-Master Quartz. So, it'll get explained later. That Sub-Master Quartz is, you see for Master Quartzes you've got the 3-star abilities, so you've got, let's take Bridget for example, you've got first star is killing enemies restore CP, and then you've got 2 stars underneath it. For Sub-Master Quartzes you'll only get the 1st star, so say Reen had Bridges and then his Sub-Master Quartz is Scald, or Scald, however you want to say it. He would own, for his having Scald as his Sub-Master Quartz, he'd only get high HP, increases break damage. That's all he'd get. Because there's one, because it's like the I think I could talk about them. The one I did with Kurt when I was like my offline one, I actually put Cirrus in his Sub-Master Quartz slot. Because there's another wind Master Quartz you can get which actually increases evasion, like I think Falco did for Gaius. So yeah, we're also going to talk to Valimar, so that's the shop. Talk to Schmidt. The disabled candidate is in charge of all the busy work with the hangar, or within hangar. So she's actually quite physically strong as well, so direct all your menial tasks towards her. And the final one, Tita. An earnest and hard-working girl, already a talented engineer. She's begun studying under Professor Schmidt, and she has 3 because Tita's not necessarily more involved with the story. I think she gets, like, in terms of like other students, she's like, we'll see her more frequently in story parts, especially I think in chapter 4. I want to say, like in the off day of chapter 4, I think we'll see a bit more of her. Read. I don't know why I did that for Valimar. Are your classes done for the day? Yep, we made it through somehow. Students all have their quirks, but I guess that just makes teaching all the more fun. I see. I'm glad to hear it. But please be sure you're able to rest. It would be a waste if you push yourself to the point of exhaustion. Got it. Be sure to get some rest in. Thanks, Valimar. By the way, Meister candidate Tita is overworking herself. For some time now, she has been handling all the maintenance around here herself. She's likely to exhaust herself if she continues like this. It would be nice to have another Meister candidate help her out. I see. I'll keep that in mind. That's actually the first time I've talked to Valimar in the hangar for the first chapter. So let's go back to Leaves, because we've talked to everybody. I think, yeah, we've talked to everyone. So let us leave. Let us leave for Leaves. It's almost time to leave campus. I'll be able to talk with all the students. I was able to talk with all the students, so maybe I'll head back to the dorm now. Turn to thy dorm.
Well, well, if it ain't Instructor Schwarzer.
He's from
It's
Combat
Ash.
Tactics.
Ash Carbide.
Seeing you work so hard's really inspirational, you know?
Fucking liar.
Ash Carbide. I'm in Class A, Combat Tactics. Looked like you were really going out of your way to help all us students. You're just a stand-up guy, ain't you? Guess I should have expected that from you. After all, you are a national hero, Ashen Chevalier.
I'm just a new instructor who's fresh out of school himself. I've heard about you from Instructor Randolph. Sounds like you've got some pretty impressive skills. It's good to meet you, Ash. I'm sure I'll see you in some of my classes and during training exercises.
Yeah, sure thing. By the way, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. How's it feel, flying around in your big gray doll, being the government's lapdog?
Pardon me.
And Musée.
One of the girls from military finance.
Her again.
Hello, Ash from Class 8. Instructor Reen. You two seem to be having so much fun chatting, I couldn't help wanting to join in.
I was just about to leave. I'm looking forward to Panzer Soldat training next week. How about you?
What does he mean by that?
Oh dear. Did I interrupt something?
Oh, no, not at all. You're from military finance, right?
That's right. I'm Musée Egret from Class 9. Do you remember me? I'm in your 4th period history lessons.
Yeah, I remember. I've heard about you from Instructor Toa, too. We're not that far into the school year, but it's already clear you're an outstanding student.
You're making me blush. To tell the truth, I've heard rumors about you as well, Instructor. I've always thought it would make me so happy if I could get to know you better.
I see. Well, I'd recommend taking those rumors with a grain of salt.
Oh, I don't mean all that gossip about the Ashen Chevalier. The rumors I've heard are about the old Class 7, your sister, and even the princess.
What?
Well, I should be going now. Good day, Instructor Reen. I hope we have a lovely school year together.
Ash Carbide from military tactics, Musée Egret from military finance. Between those two in Class 7, it's gonna be quite a year. I actually think, so I know you can, because in 3 and 4 you can actually romance Elise and Alfin, I think. I think Alfin might just be 4 only, but I think you can actually lead in the romance from Elise to 4. You get in 3 to turn. I know, you guys get what I'm trying to say. I hope. And again, I could just be rambling, like I tend to do. That bed is way too far from that wall. We're 2 weeks in now. History and combat training classes have been going well. And next week we have Panzer Soldat training and the special lessons. I should be all set for today, but I better go over everything again tomorrow, just in case. Call that fucking paperwork, god damn. I like that he's got a picture of, most of you are probably back at the dorm by now. I couldn't get their notebooks to them at the school, so I should at least try and hand them over by the end of the day. It should also help out any student struggling to find a club. Yay! The branch campus enhancement ratings. Basically, it's, if you guys remember the school task where it was like you start at the bottom and then you work your way up, that's what it is. So for his, who's that? Oh, that's Reen leaving on that. I think that's Reen leaving. I'm trying to look at the pictures. I know he's got 50 mirror coin because of Crow. He's got the picture of his family, so him, Baron Schwarzer, Baroness Schwarzer, and Elise, and then the entirety of Class 7, George, Angelica, and Toa. I think that's a picture of him just after the Northern War, or maybe leaving for the Northern War. I don't know, one of the two. So that's going to do it for today's episode. So for a quick recap, we finished off touring the branch campus and we talked to every other student. We learned about quartz crafting, and we basically got through most of the tutorials, or most of the rest of the tutorials anyway. So in the next episode we're going to be giving Class 7 their notebooks and touring the school dormitories. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you're enjoying our Treasure Course Tale 3 Let's Play as much as make sure to subscribe as well. Also, if you guys are a fan of JRPGs, RPGs, or anime games, make sure to subscribe as well, because hey, that's what I do here. As I said in every episode, I have one project in the work lined up, which is actually going to change, because I tried to do Jedi Fallen Order, like record that for a Let's Play, and it didn't pan out as well as I hoped it would, so unfortunately we're going to have to drop that. However, I have a backup plan, and it's going to be a good one. I hope it's going to be a good one. I'll tell you what now. It's going to be a Dragon Quest game. Dragon Quest Echoes of an Elusive Age. Because I love Dragon Quest, and it's a JRPG, which is what I do here. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So there you go. That's the new Let's Play idea. Should be, I don't know when I'll debut it, but we'll get there. That was going to be the next one.
Now,
other than obviously Treasure Course Tale 4. But with all that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.